And good morning, it's Friday, and here we are on a Friday waiting for the weekend. I don't know what you guys are doing or what's going on with you, but I haven't slept in like 4 days. I watch way too much cable news. And yeah, that's how things are going around here. I am going to have a short stream today. I don't have a ton of time. I actually have to run a ton of errands, get a bunch of stuff out of my house. But I figured if I'm going to be heading out of the house, and one of the places I need to go is the post office, it seems like this would be a good time to maybe, I don't know, give away an Echo Dot. So we don't have a lot of people here yet, and I'm not in a huge rush to get out of here, so we'll wait for some people to show up. But I did make some pretty significant edits to the raffle chatbot. So the raffle chatbot is modified and better, I think. Let me actually take a look at that code. So I know you can't see it yet, but the raffle chatbot is operational. We still would be limited by 100 people. I haven't done anything to solve that problem, but what I fixed is the ability to have hundreds and hundreds of messages posted, and I can still pull the unique people out because I built some relational stuff into my Airtable. So we can actually show that here briefly. So this is my code. We'll blow that up a little bit. But let's jump over to, not that one. Let's jump over to this one. And what I want you to do, this is really small for you. What I want you to be able to see here is that I was able to basically create relational information here. So now instead of just saving the username, what I actually do is when you post a message, if you don't exist, I add you to the database. So you can see I added myself. That was what I was testing with here. But if you post a message in the chat, that message will be captured. But first, what I do is I add you as a record to the database. And so I add you as a user. then I post your message, and then I end up with this nice relational situation inside Airtable. So then, when I want to be able to find out who is entered in today's contest, you can see that down here I have a timestamp, and this timestamp is the most recent timestamp of all of the messages that you've saved in here. So you can see that November 6, 2020, that's the only... Well, thank you, Alexa. Alexa, clear my notifications.
Delete all your notifications, right?
Yes.
Okay, deleted your notifications.
So you can see that, like, TeamView's got his message here, right? Could you make it remove everyone from the database when you enter the command that returns the winner? Yes. I haven't done that yet, and I haven't recorded like who the winner was or anything like that, but that will do that for sure. Clayne in the Bay, it is Alexa's birthday today. Actually, let's try that. Alexa, happy birthday.
Woohoo! Today I'm celebrating my golden birthday. To learn what that means, just ask me for the fun fact of the day.
So Alexa is 6 years old today. So almost as old as TeamView Select. I'm just kidding, man. Just like to pick. So that's pretty awesome. 6 years we've been doing this. 6 years we've been building cool technology with voice. That's when the first Echo was released 6 years ago. That's hard to believe because I was working at a startup. I had just started. We found this new cool cylindrical technology, and I started playing with it, and I was like, man, this is cool. And then I reached out to Davis Bitsky, who's an old friend of mine, and he goes, man, we would love to have you on this team. And so I left the startup, and I came to Amazon, and I've been here 4.5 years. So, yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty happy to be here, and glad that I get to be part of this whole story. So, we don't have a ton of people here yet, though. We have Clayne in the Bay. We have Mr. Smoofy. Let's see what our entries look like. If I just come over here and we do one of these. Mr. Smoofy and TeamView. Why isn't Clayne in the Bay in my list? I wonder. What? Let's see if we had an error that I'm not catching. Yeah, cannot read property ID of undefined. So it looks like new people that aren't already in the database. Oh, the Chatsino should be working too. I set that up this morning. Did it time out? It timed out. There we go. There you go, Mr. Smoofy. Sorry about that. All right, so let's look at Raffle Chatbot on line 82. What am I doing on line 82? I'm taking user.id. And you're saying that that doesn't exist. So what did user look like? User's undefined. This doesn't feel right to me. I wrote this in, but I don't think it's right. Is Jomo here? Oh my gosh, Jomo Code, good morning. I need to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. So let's go look at one of these other ones. And look at what I'm doing wrong here. We have to go to like another code base. So let's do File, New Window, and figure out what do I normally do there when I need to resolve those. So like the Chatsino has plenty of examples of this. Let's go look at some data functions. So inside Chatsino, there's data. Create wager is an example. This is what I wanted instead. I knew that syntax didn't look right. All right, so over here, way over here, we got so many pages open. We want to change this index to this. And now I think new people will be able to do this. So hey, if you're still here, Clayne in the Bay, can you post another message in the chat? I'd love to have you be able to get this work. So D. Thompson had to drop in. when he saw the notification. Heck yeah. Still here. Okay, let's see if Clane's work this time. So much gambling. There we go. User worked. We didn't get an error. So if I now look at, oh, this is so great. You guys make it so much easier to debug things. Entries. We should see everybody's name in there. 5 entries. Mr. Smoofy, Clane in the Bay, Jomo Code. So Jomo, I haven't shown you this one yet, but this is something that I threw together the other day. It's a raffle chatbot, and basically every time someone posts a message in chat, I automatically enter their messages into this Airtable. So you can see all the messages that have just been typed right here. Here's yours, the good morning. All that stuff is being stored, and then what I do is I use an aggregation table basically that pulls it all together. I have a list of all the users, and I come in and I only pull users that have an entry. This is an aggregation field that shows me the most recent message the user has posted. And this aggregation field, I'm sorting on that. And so I'm only bringing back records when I say, show me the entries, which is this piece here. It's only bringing back records for me of people that have said something in chat today. So kind of a cool way to do a raffle here on Twitch. And I'm going to make it possible to run on other channels so that we could do the same thing on the Alexa channel. It would be a pretty cool way to go. TradeLast, there is no raffle command. All you need to do is post something in chat. Just by being here and declaring that you exist, you are in fact participating already. So there is no command. Anything you type counts as an entry, and you can see that, in fact, why didn't that work? What just happened? Resolve is not defined. Well, what do you mean? Oh, because I wrapped... okay. I was wondering why... Okay. Makes sense. So what I do is I wrap these like this. And like that. And this doesn't need to be there. It needs to be user equals new promise. That should do it. So, what was the entry I was getting? Cannot read property. What's the raffle command? So it was still broken somehow? All right. Oh, I know what happened. With Clane in the Bay, the first time you post a message, I just inserted your record, but I pulled it back inappropriately. But the second time you post a message, it finds you, and then the path works just fine. So TradeLast, drop me a few more messages. Let's see if this is working for you. Await is only valid in an async function. Not there. I think I can do it here. Not even sure I need it anymore since I have the promise. There we go. So one more TradeLast. Give me one more, and let's see if that gets us where we want to be. I shouldn't see an error this time when you post. Although now that you're in the database, we're good. So here we go. We can see all of TradeLast's personal private information. But what I really need to look at is this. I almost need another new person. So Jomo, I'm gonna delete you from the database for a second because reasons. And Jomo, if you can post a message in chat now that you are a brand new record. That didn't seem to work. Heh. And then yeah. Where's the yeah? Okay, I think that's working. No, see, your yeah didn't end up in here. So, let's, our problem is just that we're not getting the thing. So I'm gonna do that one more time for you, Joe. I'm gonna delete you from the database. We're going to try this one more time. Delete. And delete. And Joe, give me one more message. And let's see what we get. Boy. Yeah, give me one more right now and we should be in the clear. Or maybe not. Joe, do you have an opportunity to post one more message for me? And we'll get this rolling. There's Jomo's code. Yes, sir, here it is in the database. Sweet. All right, so that all did what I needed it to do. So now when we come over here to our giveaway, we can see we have 6 entries. Is there anyone missing from that list? D. Thompson Devs, Zachman, Mr. Smoofy, Ruyans. I see a bunch of folks here. We have 13 people watching, but I only see 6 entries. I know we have a couple bots. We have a couple people that have already won. Habuma, you're on the list. That's all you had to do was say you're here. Entries. Look at that, Habuma, you're in the list now. So, starting next week, this will be the last time that I can do it this way. This will be the last time that I can give devices away internationally. So I know we have some awesome people here that are from all over the world, but due to the costs of shipping and customs and taxes and a number of other things, I'm not going to be able to award them to people that are outside the United States, unfortunately. So today will be the last time that we can do that. Don't you wish that you could do that? Entries. Brains Place, you got to be me to do that. There are 10 entries in the raffle right now. Jomo Code wants to be off the list. Look, I have a very technical solution for how to get you off the list. Check this out. In my code, I have a hard-coded value somewhere. Not that. Where is the... Oh, here we go. I have this hard-coded value of names that can't win. So, Jomo Code. Yeah, eventually this will move into the database too. I just haven't done it yet. So right now it's a static array of names that I just exclude. So that is for entries, and then for the raffle win, I think. Let's see. Did I blow this up? Unique entries. Today's raffle winner is... Oh, I need to add that here. Well, we'll see how it works. So, eventually, there will be unique entries. This is where, when I say raffle, this is where it'll say getting the raffle winner for today, and then it'll tell us who the winner is. But in here, I'm not excluding people that I want off the list. So for entries, we're great. So I still need this logic to be in my... If it's not in that array, that's... I don't know how I missed that here, but when we create our unique array of possible entries, I don't want those people to be in that list, because what's the point of telling you who the entries are if then I also pull from the master list of everything? So, all right, so we got Zachman here. We've got, let's see what our entries look like. 9 raffle entries, and you can see that Jomo is no longer in the list, so my beautiful array is working. So I think we should probably now like get into this. We should probably just do the raffle because I got to get out of here. I got a lot due today, and a lot of it still needs to be done. So I've been asked to do a no more bets. A solution to this, TeamView, is to stop starting those roulette games. But there we go. No more bets has happened. There's a group roulette wheel that TeamView Select had started. He's the only one that wagered on it. Oh no, it looks like yeah. So that's what's going on. So who started it? That's curious. You're the only one that wagered in it, I think. Maybe D. Thompson Dev did, but okay. I'm looking forward to rebuilding that when we roll out the new chatbot casino, but I haven't fixed that one yet. Okay, so you're welcome to do it. Anybody's welcome to do it once or twice, but I have noticed TeamView doing it a lot lately. So we'll run those a little later. I didn't even notice that it started. All right, so with that, is anybody else going to get into this raffle? I'll give one more check on entries. All you got to do is say hi in the chat, and you are entered to win an Echo Dot. So as I look at this, we've got 9 people. D. Thompson Dev, Zachman, Ruions, Mr. Smoofy, Clane in the Bay, Trade Last, Brains Place, Habuma 1, and TeamView Select. So, I think it's time. Here we go. RAFFLE. D. Thompson Dev needs a dot. Well, hopefully you win, man. Hopefully you win. In 3, 2, 1, here's our winner. What? Come on. What are the odds of that? D. Thompson Dev, our guest yesterday, we had a fantastic conversation. We did a random draw out of our database. I promise you it was random. And D. Thompson Dev pulls down the win. So here's the thing. Once you said you need a dot, like, I was just going to send you one. You spent an hour with me yesterday. But this is fantastic. Thank you all so much for showing up. I know this is a really short stream today. D. Thompson Dev, send me your... It's just a whisper here on Twitch. Just send me your mailing address. I'm actually headed to the post office today, so I'll drop it in the mail. And hopefully you'll have it by Monday. You said you're just in Memphis, so it shouldn't be too far away. So let me know, man. Send me your info. If you send it right away, I can send it out right away. So again, we're doing this every week. We're giving away at least 2 Echoes every single week for the rest of the year. And I think probably the week of Black Friday, I might have some extra stuff. I haven't shown you guys, but I have some other stuff here. I have a full-size Echo. I have an Echo Show 5. And I have an Echo Show 8. So those 3 are going to have to get out of here somehow. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, or we'll do something special, or I don't know. We'll figure that out. But those are going to be given away at some point also. So, Danny Thompson, one other question for you. I have a burgundy-looking one. It's got a white top with a burgundy side. I've got charcoal and black. I've got gray and black. And I have white and white. So in addition to sending me your address, I also need to know what color you want so that I can make sure you get the right color. Zavada, man, you just got here. We just missed you. We just gave away an Echo Dot, and I wish that you had been here. But we'll get you next time. So charcoal looks great. Boom, charcoal it is. Charcoal it is. Eventually I'm going to run out of color choices, but for now we're good. All right, today's a short stream, like I said. Here, we'll do this. Today's a short stream. I've got lots and lots of things I got to get done today. So I have to duck out, but we'll be back on Monday. We'll keep going on this awesome casino for Alexa. And in the meantime, have an awesome, hopefully relaxing weekend, because it's been a crazy ball of stress all week. Zavadop, all you have to do to participate in the chat is to post a message during the stream before I run the randomizer. So you can see that you got here late, but it still caught it. Entries. If you look at my entry list, you can see now that Zavadop is in the list. Is that true? Yeah, Zavadop is now in the list. So the problem is that I had already run the drawing. But yeah, just showing up and talking and chatting and being a part of the community, as Danny Thompson pointed out, like having an awesome community of people that not only show up and talk and share ideas and technology with each other, but also support each other. When somebody wins, you don't say, "Oh man, not me." You go, "Hey, congrats, man, that's awesome." That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. So I'm really glad that we can do this practically every day. I will be back here on Monday, and I'm looking forward to a bunch of other cool building stuff. So we will see you on Monday. Have an awesome weekend, everybody. Bye.